I'm eagerly refreshing my browser.
Alright, see ya. Should we go to another channel then?
Yeah, let's go like die or something. Down, let's go down. I'm eagerly refreshing my browser.
Alright, see ya. Should we go to another channel then?
Yeah, let's go like die or something. Down, let's go down.
Mary TD.
Lucky. Are you playing this series?
I am not playing in this series.
You want to do commentary?
Would love to join you for. I can be the.
You can be the what?
I can be the steward.
Nice.
Say all the wrong things.
Nah, dude, the stream will love
Love it. All right. Well, have we?
it. We're live. Well, yeah, I was testing stuff. I think we're live now. We are live.
Amazing.
Alright.
Well, all us. You always have to have one Archon to get it all fucking wrong. What's the penalty for Stu's team being like? I don't know. This can be the steward. This game should be a bit of the wrong things. Telltale, I think,
Nah, dude, the stream will love it.
how Darryl's team's going to play out later in the series, because they are the unknown, aren't they? They're like...
For sure. I mean, we have not seen this team play much, except for like yesterday, right? I wasn't in that game. How'd that game go?
I don't know. I have not played Dota in a week. Can you believe? During peak TD season, it's probably why we got 2-0'd. But no, I think it's going to come down to how they can draft a hero that allows Darryl, obviously, to create the space that Damien will need to be even remotely competitive against someone like Jay and Justin. I think, so I played a lot with Damien back in the day, and he used to he's not half bad at flash farming, and in all the games where he plays POS 3, he's always often number 1 or 2 on the farm charts, if you can remember, right? He finds farm. He's not like me or NG or whatever who might need a bit more space.
Yeah, we were talking about that before. He said that in that series against us when we were playing him, he actually farmed quite a bit, but it's just when it came down to the fights, things.
That's the thing. Yeah, is he gonna fight? And I don't know. I think TD is at our skill level, at this Archon Legend level. Certain heroes allow people to play in a different way. If you know what I mean. You think about My Void or people like NG Slark or whatever, right?
MZ's bad.
MZ's bad. Yeah, that's a great example. MZ's bad. It just completely changes their playstyle into a way that it enables TD kind of play. And then there are other heroes which kind of stifle that. And I think for me, just so everyone in this room knows, Damien should be going hard for that PA. That's his hero. I don't know if anyone knows. Probably he's already revealed it, but that's his hero that he spams. He loves to go in and out of the fight. But if you pick him a hero like Wraith King, or if you pick him a hero that can be kited, I think he'll get absolutely dumpstered.
Okay.
So I think they got to make sure they pick the right hero for him. And I don't think Milo, Justin, Jay's team will really know how to deal with that. To lock down Damien or Darryl, because no one's really seen what heroes Darryl plays, really, right?
Yeah. Well, he can sort of play anything. I'm kind of interested to see how they ban in the first phase. I think because we've been seeing Damien play a lot of Weaver, I think that's just going to get insta-banned first phase. I don't think they're going to get the Weaver. And I think they might ban the clock as well, so I think they'll be targeting a lot of their bans at Damien.
I would let the clock through. I would be making them really think about whether to play the clock and push push Ryan into a carry position. I don't know. I just feel it would be a really disruptive thing to do in a draft. I know letting Void through for us really fucks with that draft, because we always plan a draft assuming it won't, and then you're forced into first phase picking a Void, and then the other team has got 5 counters to you, and then it's just a shit show. So,
yeah.
I don't think we could do the same with you. It was criminal that we let you get Ember twice, but
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Whose idea was it? Who wanted to ban
well,
that?
it wasn't mine. Yes, I can know that. No, I think yeah, I don't know. Like Danny and Kenny felt that they could deal with it, and then, as you saw, we could not deal with it.
Get wrecked.
I mean, it was a good example of, like, this is what I think is really good about TD, is if you play a couple of heroes in the scrims and you really put a hero in someone's head, like that bat, you really put the bat into our heads, right? So then this bat became an auto ban because everyone really didn't want to play against the bat. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, now Ember and Lesh are through, and they're both kind of like similar tempo heroes, so fuck it, we'll just pick like a Bloodseeker or something. And then all of a sudden we're letting that hero through, and then it's just I think TD's all about getting into their head, right?
I don't think Bat's a first pick for Crave though. Like, it's very.
No, but it was just like a.
So you could always ban it second phase.
Wait, Justin's here? Aren't you playing? Why are you in there?
What?
Sniping.
Alright, well, do you have any thoughts you want to give us before the game starts?
Oh, are you recording?
Yeah, we're live, bro.
Fuck that.
Excellent. It's really it's a great.
He's gone.
It's great access we get to the players here at TD.
Alright. Oh, he left hiding his strats, doesn't want to share them with the stream. That's okay, we'll see them. See them in about 5 minutes when the game actually starts.
Yep. Where's Ryan? Only Ryan would
He
go
is-
into an Aghanim's Labyrinth game.
Yes. He is
What is going on here?
currently fighting the boss, it seems.
Some utmost disrespect for TD. You're gonna have to get a fine.
Oh shit, a fine.
His match fee is gonna have to be fined.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, what if you were drafting? I think against Justin's team, my 2 cents of coming out of our series was that just there's no point trying to ban out Jay early.
I think what's gonna happen is I think Team Darryl or Team Not Today Old Friends are gonna ban out all the kind of lame bully mids, and then they're just gonna see what he picks and then go from there, right? I think
Yeah.
that's how-
Well, when we talk about like those heroes that allow people to play differently,
Mm.
I think it's that Pugna and that Bristle that really enable Justin to kind of like find that space for Jay. Really, we saw every time in the scrims and in game one when they are playing off each other's farm, it's a bit of a disaster. So I would be doing everything I can to just stop those two heroes, probably the win runner in there. Like those mid-tempo heroes that Justin can do a lot without much farm.
Mhm.
And I mean, like, we know Milo's very diverse. We know Windy's been playing a very broad pool. And Lap, who used to be like a 1 or 2 hero guy, now has got like definitely enough heroes that he's not like not worth a ban anymore. Although I think his Jakiro is a bit more standout than some of his other heroes. So something I would deny pick or maybe ban.
Oh, I think Disco Pumper just finished.
Excellent.
We should be starting very soon.
The real question is why we're not casting his Aghanim's game.
I didn't wanna screw up my camera. You know how like when you join an Aghanim's game and then it like screws up your map?
I've not actually played it yet. Is it good? Is it worth it?
It's pretty fun if you have a team, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely go try it.
It's like the old one, but better. Enhanced.
Digging it. Oh, Jay's called out to my wife. Who in this community isn't talking to my wife? All right, we've got Ryan in the lobby.
Oh. Alright, and here we go, we're flipping.
It's got a giant commentary team today, but I presume everyone's just going to chime in when appropriate. Ryan already apologizing for the delay. He is partially forgiven. Let's see if he can make up in lane. I think these lane matchups are going to be really interesting. It's probably going to be one of the most imbalanced lane matches in the safe lane. Like, it's going to be Jay versus Ryan as a core. So how he manages that's going to be really difficult.
It seems Lockdown5eva won the coin flip. What are they going to pick?
It's
Yeah, what do you reckon? I feel like getting first pick really is in this TD at least is like a lot better than getting the second pick because Yeah, you get to
really
see what
depends
they-
on your anchor, doesn't it? Like in
Yeah.
our team, like with someone like me, and I mean, I would say I'm more of an anchor into the draft than Jess is. Like, you kind of want that pick to kind of secure that CK or the Wraith King or whatever you want to play. But I think both these teams have got pretty broad pools. Like, they're probably the least puddly of the teams, right? Actually, your team's pretty diverse because you got Jimmy now. You're safe lane.
Good old Jimmy can play anything.
Fuck that guy, take him my void. Alright. Lest we forget. Alright.
We're in,
Not-
man. Wait, is that a picture of Justin?
We gotta do a quick call out for Milo's artwork there.
I think it's been modified
Yeah, because it's Justin's too much of a
to
puss.
make yeah.
So this is amazing. They
Censored.
banned the Viper first phase.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, they're gonna ban the lane bullies in the mid lane so that they make sure that Darryl gets a good lane. Otherwise, yeah, they don't want to have him losing the lane and then like you're one person who.
I've got to say, that is the most rapid first 5 picks I've ever seen in
That was
TD. That's
crazy.
insane. Alright, we've got
Lincoln, you
Viper and
missed it.
Deucer. Yeah, Viper and Deucer banned out, and then obviously the Tinker. The first phase Tinker and the first phase Weaver banned out. So these are some really atypical bans as far as TD goes. Stu frothing at the mouth that Lich was let through and picked it in sub 1 second time.
The first pick.
And then of course we get the lap Wyvern. I think the Wyvern's either been a bit of a game winner or a game loser, hasn't it? We struggled on it, although I think Simon played quite well. We just couldn't get over the line. But for some of the other team fights, Kenny into laps Wyvern was a bit disastrous for us.
Ooh, Wyvern Slaughter as well. The quad.
These are some rapid picks. I can't keep up.
I
Alright,
think
so that's,
Ryan's comfort hero is the Slaughter at the moment.
yeah, for sure. And I mean, it's pretty
It's not
safe.
the guy though. Windy will be playing it.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
so it's
Wow.
both a deny pick and pick the
Oh,
window.
okay.
Hmm.
Well, it's a good deny pick then.
Mm.
And the Quap for Darryl, I presume?
Yeah.
That's not going to be a pause 4 Quap, it's going to be a pause 1.
Yeah, he likes.
That's right,
very
plus
well.
2. Well, he's
he
gonna
likes
be,
very well.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a
I
bit
just-
risky picking like your mid
Yeah.
lanes? I was
Going to say, like, if Darryl is this god with an infinite pool, would you not... And you've got second pick. Oh, no, you got first pick? They've got... They had first pick, yeah, so
don't
they
have
won't be able to
last
pick last. Yeah, okay.
But I mean, picking it this early is like very susceptible to getting like countered, right? So that's pretty interesting, I reckon.
I mean, you know what this is? This is pretty much saying it doesn't matter what you draft. Darryl's good enough to kind of run you guys over. I haven't seen the PA ban yet, and I think they're gonna let Damien have it. I wonder if they'll take it. Funny enough, they banned the Axe and the Tide.
Tim, if you were to pick against a Quap, what hero would you pick?
Just any kind of ranged hero that doesn't really get wrecked by the dagger, because when you play against Quap, you just really don't want to go into like tiny into Quap, right? And then he just daggers you. It's really hard to move. It's hard to get last hits. It's like really annoying. So any kind of ranged hero like DP, I would probably go for Leshrac because that's just my cup of tea. Puck's alright. You can stop the blink.
They've left Pugna in the pool. How does Pugna match up against a Quap?
I think it's not that bad. I think the problem with Puck against Quap against Puck is that it pushes the lane real quick, and then like it's kind of hard for you to anti-push the lane until you get like scream level.
I think they said I think they meant Pugna because Justin plays Pugna. Justin doesn't play Puck though.
Yeah, Pugna. Yeah, that's what I think. Is that what you're talking about, Tim?
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
Pugna. yeah.
And then
Puck.
like late game, the Nether Ward is like pretty painful when you like ult and take a bunch of damage. So
Wow, they've left it through. Okay.
ban the time.
I'll I don't know. I feel like that it's an interesting ban, but it's one that I wouldn't have picked. I just feel like trying to target Jay's heroes is just such a. It's almost feel like a wasteful
They
ban.
probably just don't feel comfortable playing into a
Oh,
PL. If
there's
you don't
the
know how
PA
to
ban.
handle them, very rough.
Yeah.
Well, because
yeah.
Slaughter can't do anything against PL.
Alright, so if I was
No, same team. PL will be playing with Slaughter. So go on, Tim.
if I was on the Reigning team, I would be very concerned about what I'm gonna pick for no screens, right? Because he's their plus one, and yeah, it's just I haven't really seen him play much else beside the the Weaver. Now that that's been banned out, along with the PA you said, it's those two heroes especially. I think that he's gonna have trouble finding a hero to play.
I think they're gonna pick like a Wraith King. Like they're gonna pick like a safe carry where he's gonna find the farm. He's got a second life.
Wraith King actually, that's a good point. I mean, he does know how to play it. I know from last TD that he does play Wraith King, so maybe we will be seeing that. But into a Bane is kind of it gets kind of tricky because.
So I'm practicing Void even, but I would not suggest that into this lineup. Like a Bane and a Wyvern is just like hell, as is the Basher. Thank you, Simon, for that sigh. How you feeling?
Oh, sorry.
By the way, congrats for getting on the program, man. This is an official TD. Congratulations. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
It's, man, it makes all this Dota worthwhile.
Yes. The career dream of playing Dota at work.
Yeah, for those of you who don't understand, that is such a big win. That is like it's the biggest win of your life getting onto a program. So it's like it's a huge deal.
Yeah, fuck having children, right?
Sure. Sure, let's put that onto YouTube for the rest of eternity.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait to replay that when he has kids.
Yeah, at the wedding, Simon, you owe me an invitation.
Can't be sweating with kids around.
There we go.
Wow.
Oh, it's almost too easy. All right, so we've got the Wraith King pick. So what do they need? They need someone for Nathan, and they need someone for Ryan. Nathan's a Kotl spammer, but he plays most pos 4s. You know.
Nathan's call was actually amazing.
Well, it used to be back in the day. Kotl's changed a lot, and in fact, Dota's changed a lot. I think since he last played. So the Willow is now a Scepter. There it is.
Oh man, you guys are calling it on the dot.
Nah, man. I don't know Dota, but I know people. And now what have we got left? We've got we've got the two big boys left to pick, right? We've got Justin and Jay. So I just can't see him past picking the Pugna or the Windrunner. I just feel like he's gonna go for one of those two.
Well, they have like I don't know. They have CK. CK is pretty good. Right now, they don't really have a lot of cleave on the team of the Radiant.
Yeah,
so
not much reliable stun, and not a lot of reliable lockdown. You got the two ults from Wyvern and Bane. The Bane is obviously an attempt to say we're gonna catch Darryl. Like that's just gonna be Milo's job, right?
Yep.
And Milo's incredibly good on executing on what he needs to do, right? Like he's actually, I think, probably one of the most reliable fours. If you give him a really simple plan, he'll do it. He's been a real pest, I think, in the last few series.
I remember we were talking about Milo before, and earlier we said, well, not earlier, but we noticed that he's really good at getting like shit done on the map. So like, yeah, he likes to move around, get runes, that kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, Milo came to my house the next day and like insisted on watching the replays while he worked from home, and he was really fixated on the warding positions and like I don't know, like it was just kind of like a real like 1%er kind of commitment that I don't think most people would give a shit about. So it was really interesting to see that kind of, I don't know, that care factor. It really shows that he gives a shit about getting the little things right.
Okay.
Which, if you know Milo well, doesn't fit in with the rest of his personality. So he's a fucking anarchist.
It's quite a character, isn't he?
Yeah, that's it. I think it's gonna be Justin. Oh, actually, it might be Jay's pick. Justin does sometimes love taking the last pick.
Yeah, he does. Oh,
there it is.
Respect's really good.
Why did they let these heroes through? Anyway, whatever, fuck it. So, I mean, can I ask him? Because this is something that I don't think we ever got right. You see a Bristle, a Justin Bristle.
Mm-hmm.
Should you be looking to find a break? Should you be looking to find a way of dealing with the Bristle? Or do you just go around him, right?
It kind of depends. So when I play against him, I kind of just focus on farming the lane and ensuring that my tower doesn't get... Because I know when he plays Bristle, he loves pressuring the mid tower, right? So when I play against him, I just pick a hero that can kind of push out the wave, and then I just go like kind of trade farm with the Bristle.
Yep.
And then, maybe in the mid or late game, some of his moves might be questionable. He might go be a bit greedy, farm my small camp or something where you kill him, right? That's usually my plan when dealing with him. So I don't try to like think too hard in it to like,
How does that transition though your plan to the mid game, right? Because that's like when he's a real pest, right? Like when he's found farm, like he's gonna find farm, right? Justin finds farm.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's coming at you like a 100-ton truck.
Yeah, we just kind of bank on the fact that he'll like, you know, maybe overextend a tiny bit. He like kind of feeds us a bit of gold, and then from there it's like, you know, we can kind of just snowball back. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah. Interesting here that they ban the clock just to make sure that they don't put Ryan on the Wraith King and pick Damien on the clock. That's a clever ban, I think. Although, you know, I think that would be a better outcome for them.
So what offlane do you pick for? Oh, it seems like they already know. They're picking... Oh, okay.
Wow, so they're playing the Wraith King offlane. I think that is an L. What do you think?
An L? Let's see, Drow. Drow into Slardar is... it's not the greatest. It's also not
Drow
the worst.
into Bane. Drow into Wyvern. Drow into Slardar. Drow into Bristle.
Well,
and
you think about what...
problem that Wyvern probably is.
I think they were looking for a Silver Edge carrier. I think that's what they did.
Ah, okay. That's a good
I think they've overthought it. They're like, oh, we need to buy Silver Edge. Who's going to be a natural Silver Edge carrier? Alright, let's pick Drow and move Ryan to the Wraith King.
Well, you think about what Drow hates, right? She hates these kind of heroes that can kind of just fly next to her, hit her, like, you know, kind of mess up her aura. I mean, her passive, you know. So, right now, the only hero that can kind of jump in, do that, is the Slardar, right? The rest of them are kind of, you know, tanky frontliners. You can just kind of hit them from a distance, kite them with the arrow. So I think it's not the worst pick right now. You just gotta kind of be careful be careful of the Slardar and our Spectre. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay,
Spectre.
I've just lost $100. Anyway, so I think the problem here is that Drow is a positioning hero, right? Damien, who is moving and transitioning into a carry role, I don't think will have the right feel for that, and I think he's gonna get found out. And he's picked into a draft that at the best of times would be difficult. Now will be near impossible. What's the timing? Do you reckon they build like a 25-minute, 30-minute push?
See, that's pretty.
Like, do you reckon they got to win before a certain time, or is it?
It's pretty difficult against like the Bristle, because you think you need to get the Silver Edge. You need to like kind of be able to fight him, and early game that's like pretty hard to do. So I think. I don't know, if this goes late game, I know that Darryl is a beast at late game. Always knows what to do, never feeds most of the time.
Yep.
Always good at calling the shots, so I think if it goes super late, they have a pretty good chance.
Also.
Yeah.
And then maybe Dire team is not as, you know, experienced in those kind of situations. Maybe there's a couple of mistakes they make, and then that may cost them the game. So that's my opinion, at least, if it goes to late game.
Yes.
I think the one thing I feel is that the Radiant safe lane is going to be a lot better. Like Wraith King into Slardar is a lot harder than Drow into Slardar anyway.
I just want to say that the Radiant cosmetic game is so on point compared to the Dives.
Yeah, well, Dive's got Justin, so.
What is Jay doing there? Jay should uninstall with that setup right there.
I know, it's so ugly.
Jesus Christ. And what is Milo doing? That's like a Indian auntie come to if I could play. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I reckon this game. I reckon the draft goes to Team Milo, but it's going to come down to the Darryl effect. I reckon that's what's going to be.
Yeah, he does like playing, like, you know how I like kind of playing those heroes that can go in first, set up for the team. He likes to play those heroes that can kind of do a bit more like carry in that sense, like Lena and Quap. So yeah. I think the Quap kind of suits him.
I do feel like this new Quap, this like AC, like DPS kind of Quap. Do you reckon you can build some kind of break into that, or would it just not work?
No, it's not worth it. They already have Drow to do that. You don't need to.
Would you bother getting a break on the Drow, or would you just say let's blast through him?
You probably do it later. It wouldn't be like a rush item, I think, depending on how Justin's game goes. But like they can actually kill Justin as soon as Darryl hits 6 with Sonic Wave. What's it called? Sonic Wave.
I need to restart.
You probably call for Stu to rotate and then...
You need to restart, Tim.
Yeah, I need to restart my Dota. It's a bit...
okay. Well, you're still recording?
Yeah, but I should...
Okay. Well, we'll just talk through the team. So, on the Dire, we've got, obviously, Team Milo. We've got Jay on his beloved Spectre, Lap on his trademark Wyvern, Justin on his, oh my god, vintage Bristleback, Windy playing Slardar, and Milo on the Bane to catch, Darryl on the Radiant, who is playing Quap, Damien No Spoons into the carry let roll for the first time in TD, playing Darryl, Lich for the first time ever playing Lich on Stu. We've got Cottle, a lot of comfort picks here. Cottle on Nathan, and we've got Disco Pumper Ryan, making his TD debut today, I believe, as well, on the Wraith King. And it's gonna look like a real family rune game here with
Looks like.
2 apiece.
All right, so what do you reckon are the lanes to watch in this match? You think it's gonna
Well, I would be really surprised if Jay doesn't run over his lane, but he's not gonna play it aggressive. He's just gonna take his farm, right?
So Jay is playing the Spectre against the Wraith King. How's that matchup? I feel like it's not the worst, but it's also not the greatest, right? Because he can kind of just man up against you, hit you, and as a Spectre, it's pretty difficult for you to like.
I think you should be able to sustain through it.
Yeah,
probably.
so-
It's like a Bane as well. So
It's gonna be a farm lane. Really depends on how this
It's gonna be a
Cottle
farm lane.
plays.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be super passive, because I feel like the problem that
I
Ryan,
feel like if Stu and Damo played their lane correctly, they could probably kill someone with the double slow.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a very scary lane for Slaughter down here.
Yeah.
I agree. I think you're absolutely right. I think top lane's gonna be a farm lane, and I think Jay's gonna find the farm.
Ooh, and already, yeah, Windy taking a lot of damage already.
But if you had to watch a lane, I reckon it's gonna be the mid that's gonna decide it in the mid game, right? Like it's gonna be how does this legendary like Darryl, this god,
You played with PPD back in the day.
That's
TI
really-
winner.
That's true.
Who else can say they played with the TI winner?
I played against Tim.
I played against Anna, so.
Oh,
yeah, okay,
Whoa,
fair
okay, alright.
enough.
Get wrecked, there, G.
Yeah,
You asked
you get
the
wrecked,
question.
Big
and
dick
you
I
got
killed him
wrecked.
once. No, I killed him once in lane. I remember it was my Medusa versus his monkey, and then he screwed up, and I snaked him, and he died.
So
so
we a 5-stack in that game?
I think we were a 5-stack. Yep,
Yeah, I remember that.
Tim's been jerking off since that day.
for sure. Just
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good jerk material. I reckon you look at top.
yeah, top lane.
Look
what?
at top. What is going? This is what I'm telling you about. I just think it's really hard if you're like. I mean, these guys are like they're like us, right? They're like 2 Guardians, 2 Crusaders up against like Jay on one of his marquee heroes. It's just gonna be really hard to manage the lane equilibrium, irrespective of the matchup.
Also, he started Mortal Strike on.
Yeah, I mean that's a great example. Like,
And bought 2 tangos instead of South and a tango.
Yeah.
That's alright, the lane's pushing into him, so he'll catch
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
He just goes back and reach.
Well, I think Jay's
Cottle
gonna-
should really South the Wraith King.
Yeah.
yeah, I just I'm not sure about partnering Nathan, who's relearning Dota, with Ryan. I think it's just
Ooh, bot lane, Windy, super low.
Probably fine, they just want to secure Damien.
Oh,
South
no!
Park died.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a disaster. So Windy before, he came to me early and he was like, oh, what do I do, Crave? You know, like, when my lane is so bad and it's like, I can't do anything. I'm just like, well, you just gotta play better, so.
Yeah.
well, friend.
Really, he did not take your
Yeah.
advice.
Tim's
didn't-
advice: stop being shit.
I didn't exactly give him the greatest advice, I'll say that. For sure.
You should have told him to just throw out your snake. He
When
didn't get
it's,
stuck.
a,
He
when
didn't
it's
get
a
stuck
really
before
hard
too.
lane, you gotta like understand and recognize that and just play super safe. You can't be greedy for creeps.
Mhm.
You overstep, you're just gonna lose half your health for one creep, and it's not worth it.
But I think like I've just come to realize that greed is what defines like the Archon tier. You know, like that inability to leave that last creep unkilled.
Mm.
You have to kill it because you just want that gold, and then all of a sudden you're dead. You know, like
Yeah.
Kenny pinging me saying there's 3 people coming towards you, and I'm like, yeah, after this creep, and then I'm dead.
That's
Yeah. Things change, you react like 2 seconds too slow, you're fucking dead.
That's it. I mean, Milo's
no stun on the Wraith.
no
King, so-
stun, which
Ooh,
kills
big
me, and
dagger.
now he's gonna
He's on
die.
fire, he's gonna man up.
Nope, he's
Oh,
dead.
the blast, just a bit too late.
But this is what I'm
Right.
talking about. Like, it's just very difficult, and we should be drafting lanes that account for like the massive skill disparity in this TD is huge, right?
Well, you did say that Nathan's
Going on,
coddle
Windy.
is something to
Yeah, but it's a lot.
It's a nice heal by that.
stops all the damage from the multi-shot. But now,
So yeah, I think the story of this early phase is going to be Jay's going to find farm, Damien's gonna find farm.
Interestingly, Quap is owning Bristleback in lane. Is that supposed to happen?
I think with your dagger, I mean, it is one of those melee heroes that, you know, you just kind of dagger whenever you see him, and then.
I guess he's kind of weak first few levels.
Yeah.
All he can do is like last hit with Cool Spray, right?
Yeah,
And Cop just whacks him. He's not that tanky early on.
And then the stick charges, you can just keep spamming out that dagger, right? So yep, just gonna.
He's already
dagger
got
him
his
out.
Ring of Health and Ring of Regen.
Very interesting. He
Bristol.
didn't. Darryl didn't go single point blink yet. I guess he doesn't need it. But
Don't need it. Yeah.
I mean, you know, take notes. This is what you got to do, right? This is good.
Yeah, Danny, get good.
Yeah, it would be so nice to have a mid
Lushman's
like
song about
this.
himself.
Oh,
Why can't
yeah,
you win
that-
lane, man?
I won lane. What have we got top? We've got that Jay 4th on the net worth, and Ryan is 7th.
That looks about right.
Oh, now he's 6th.
Oh, Lap's in trouble down bot. Okay, he'll save himself momentarily.
Oh, Stuart.
Stuart might get turned on.
Stuart,
Frost
use your
Blast.
Q.
Oh, this Lap's
Drow,
gone way
Drow
too
can
deep for this.
die here if he's not careful.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
no.
Damien's gonna die. Oh no.
Slow.
Oh
more
no.
hits.
Oh, he's gonna get away. The slow.
Oh, now, Stu's gonna sacrifice himself for the draft.
What a player. What a guy.
That was close. I mean, if you had to have someone die there, definitely better to have the Lich die, right?
Yeah.
I suppose Stu goes clarities over mangoes, especially on a Lich. He bought 3 clarities.
You need both, because some just need that instantaneous mana.
Yeah.
They're on
No,
disco.
times is bad.
Yeah, but now he doesn't have any mangoes. Should have gone 1 mango.
Yeah, I feel like clarity should have one or two of at most.
Oh, and yeah, this top lane for the Radiant is not having a good time. They're both just sitting in the trees. Trying
And
to
it shouldn't be like that, right? Like it should not. I
No
don't know.
region on the disco.
Yeah.
They're all out of regen.
No
And actually,
regen
Quap
on
is
the
here, though.
disco.
Quap is here, so maybe they can get a kill on this.
Yep.
Spectre stun.
He's
deployed.
got level 6.
And here it
He's dead.
comes.
Oh, he's dodged.
Oh,
Doesn't
but it's
matter.
not enough. Yep.
Oh,
And
interesting.
Nathan dutifully takes the kill.
Because
What a guy.
he went level 3 Scream and level 2 Dagger, and then he didn't have... At level 6, he had the skill point. He had the skill Blink there, so... I think that...
Oh, and Quap gets a DD rune to fill
I guess
the
he
bottle
didn't
with
even need the
perfect.
Sunny Wave. It is a super long cooldown.
Yeah.
2 minutes. If you don't need it, then yeah.
We've seen
On
this
the
with...
drow.
Ooh, bot lane. Ooh. Cat?
So, is the play for Quap to get a Orchid?
If you still had mangoes there, I think Windy would have died.
Oh my god.
Sucked into Frost Blast.
They've spotted the stacks.
There's... Yep, they do have some stacks in the Radiant jungle.
Oh, the one. Oh, that's one thing Nathan does do very well. He is a serial stacker, and he would take great joy in making stacks that would kill me.
Yeah, but Milo's already blocked it. He's
Yeah.
so good at that. Always running for the triangle.
Oh,
block it.
but Nathan has unblocked it.
Everyone's all the supports are really focusing on the camp blocking more recently, I swear.
I
Because
think...
they're gay.
Well, I mean... It's like one of those things, like, you know, your mid laner, probably your best player, right? He's like, you know... Maybe he stomps his lane and then, like, in addition to that, he gets, like, a huge stack like this, right? So now it's... They're just twice as scary, right?
Yeah.
So Darryl's gonna farm it up, get a big boost in GPM.
Darryl's efficiency is just...
Well, I mean, let's talk about this. Darryl's efficiency, but Justin's got more farm than him right now, right? Like, how did he come back in lane like that?
That's a good point.
Because Darryl rotate.
Justin doesn't leave lane.
Yeah. That's basically like you're not roaming to another lane to get a kill.
And yet, like, you know, they killed Jay, but somehow Damien's still being out farmed by him. Like, I don't know.
Disco Pumper going down, but Milo might take a big damage from the thing. Oh, he's got raindrops. They got double raindrops at the top lane. It's a really good pickup from the dive.
I just realized I'm going for Darryl's team because I bet Justin as well.
Yeah, we've lost our money.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. That's alright. That's alright.
That's $50 is a no regrets bet anyway.
I went a hundy, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm just glad I was gonna go more, but thank God I didn't.
How do you know you've lost?
Oh, like
Yeah, but
if they go 2-0 in this, my money's gone pretty much.
Oh,
Are they 1-0 already?
No.
No. We're being facetious, Kenny.
right.
Facetious.
I see. But we
I
can
went-
still go 2-0, right? And then if they lose 2-0 to Crave's team, I think it's...
I love your work, Kenny. I went to gym today and thought of you, Kenny.
That's nice.
Yeah. Just like I saw this like Asian dude gymming. I was like, is that Kenny?
Hacerun Quap going. Is he gonna be able to find anything?
Was he jacked? Because
He finds a bunch of bounties.
Yes. Justin's not gonna enjoy this.
I've done this before, you know. Justin, so focused on getting those last.
Gonna get Justin's courier. Oh,
He wants the
straight
kills.
pass.
Gets windy. Free kill. Stu's here.
Oh no, he should not have.
Stu's
He
gonna
should
die.
not have.
Milo's
Man,
dead.
that was not the
I mean,
play.
Milo's
I mean Milo.
And they should clean up lap 2. I think they should be. Oh no, I don't know. He's still out. I don't know why they didn't clean up lap there.
That was a big net worth thing. He got 3 bounties and 2 kills. That was pretty nice. So yeah.
And there's Justin
Look at the
chipping away.
chart. It's like a fucking parabola there.
Pulling out the for you maths knowledge. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you need to stop flexing your mathematical prowess there, Justin.
It should take 4 units to learn that one.
Yeah.
Mate, if you're at maths 1, get out of here.
Of course not.
Yeah, I knew there was.
You're playing Dodo for maths.
I was gonna say none of them play Dota. Send them special shout out to you wherever you are.
He played Dota.
Yeah, he did actually.
Yeah. Now he's making
He introduced me into Dota actually.
Yeah, because he wanted to take out a threat.
Nah, I'm just shit at maths.
Yeah. Now he's making millions at Optiva.
All right, let's take stock again. So Tim, we've got quite a
Bane's getting gone on top.
They somehow managed to get behind the tower and get this kill.
Oh
He's gonna be
no.
able to walk away.
Too slow.
Oh, will they?
Yeah, so we've got Quap, rich as fuck, but Justin not far behind. And the double damage rune
This
there in
could
the
be
mid lane.
dangerous for hit Justin actually. Oh, okay.
He's got ult, he's not using it. It's really interesting.
Well, like, I guess if he thinks against the Bristle, he probably won't be able to kill the kills.
Why do you think he's gone 3 levels in Blink? Is that typical?
That's normal.
Yeah.
Usually,
Okay.
You just want to farm. Like after you bully out the lane, you just want to be able to farm around. Blink in the screen.
yeah, usually, you don't max the dagger unless it's like really good dagger game, like they're all melee.
And now we've got Damien overtaking Jay in the farm.
Oh, that's
And I believe a wicket test cricket.
How does
Australia's
anyone beat Jay in farm? That hasn't happened for a while.
I mean, it's Spectre. You
it
don't
is
really.
expected.
Yeah, that's true.
No, Jay gets beaten on farm regularly, and then he comes back.
That really throws, right?
Oh, they're going a windy bot. I don't know about this. Big stun. Are they gonna turn?
Oh,
Windy taking a lot
the
of damage.
frost.
the
Chain
bounces.
frost.
These bounces are criminal. Oh
Double kill
no.
bot.
Wow, those bounces are very sad.
But meanwhile,
Yes.
we were talking about this. Justin in the mid tower.
Yeah. So it's a love affair, older than time itself. But will he pay for it? Let's
He's
find
so
out.
tank. He's not gonna die. Yeah.
No. Is anyone on the Radiant going Earn?
Let's have a look at.
Not yet, it looks like.
No
Oh.
pickup.
No.
I wonder what Coddle's saving up for. So 1.5k.
I think Nathan normally goes Ags.
Yeah,
First
he just plays for the team fight. They haven't. Oh, they've worked out the D ward. I think. Yes.
I don't think he ever goes 4 stuff either. I think he goes just straight Ags.
Yeah, Exhaust is pretty good.
I feel like Stu should be going Earn in this game. He's got 1k at the moment.
Justin really going for that mid tower.
Doing what he does
Already
best.
very
The
low.
demolition crew.
Yeah.
Let's check out the stack situation on the dire side. We have double stack of Ancients, double stack of Heart. Who wants to take that? Just should be able to clean that up.
No,
Oh,
Damo.
okay, no.
That's a bit lack
Overextending.
of awareness. There's literally 3 heroes around him.
Oh,
4. the Spectre.
Oh, the Spectre, yeah.
But they don't give Jay the kill, so that's a bit of a meme.
I mean, yeah, so Spectre's a bot now. He's gonna have a pretty hard time figuring out where to farm. They're gonna double stack this again on the side.
Damien should just go top side and farm. They got the tier 1 up there and just start farming Ancients.
Yeah.
And just send the Wraith King bot.
Yeah, that's one thing I know. In this kind of bracket, like Archon Legend bracket, is they like the carries. They have the ability to farm the Ancients, and they don't do it. Like it's one of the. It should be your first priority to farm Ancients. Like the amount of gold.
Yeah, look, Darryl pinged it out.
that was my ping, but yeah, now, yeah, No Spoons is going to Ancient.
Yeah,
take this. Probably just farm up the whole of the top lane. So he's gonna have a good.
This top tower going down early is not good.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Now Jay is like kind of pressured. Can't really farm all of his jungle. And yeah, the Wraith King as well is gonna have a good time. He can do whatever.
He's going the Blade Mail Diffusal. I don't see that build very often anymore.
Look at the last hit disparity between Jay and Drow.
Spectre farm's very slow though.
What's the disparity?
No, Spectre's almost double the Drow.
I mean, you
yeah,
say
but
that.
he's only 200 net worth.
Yeah,
Well, he's only
net worth.
100 net worth buff. Yeah.
Got you.
It's very similar. And with that ancient stack, it's actually pretty even now.
It's like 60 gold. They are 60 gold apart.
Wraith King, yeah, being pretty annoying to the Spectre. Just whenever she comes, just whack her, right? Spectre can't really do anything.
So Coddle got 4 stuff.
You say he's going to
eat your words, Simon. Yeah, Diffusal.
Yeah, Diffusal. Do you think that's the right choice this game against like a Wraith King and a Drow? Because I mean, with the Diffusal, you can burn the Wraith King. That's pretty annoying. And then the Drow kind of wants to run away from you with the Diffusal. She can't really do that, right?
It's pretty annoying for the Quap as well, isn't it?
Stu getting going on. They use the ult, the grip, for a Lich. And that's a dead Lich. But Nathan doing a good job pushing the lane. He does exactly what he needs to do.
He has no TP though.
I mean, even
this, like this Wraith King needs to go, but he's just taking farm away from Damien because now he has to run to the outside of the jungle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I know, although they're gonna try and take some mid lane.
Ooh, that's true. Yeah, if they can get the mid tower,
pretty good. Yeah.
I guess Nathan should probably nuke this and leave, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
I think after
unless his team's coming.
He might just die. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, here comes Lich because they want to give a double kill, not a single. Oh, it's
this could be a bait. He's baiting. Cop's coming very soon. Oh, perfect mana give. Ooh, double.
Oh, I don't know. We're gonna find him. You should be able to find him.
Oh, perfect blink from Darryl. Get stuck in the trees for a bit, but.
Interesting they decided to go. The Milo already fucked off.
2 for nothing.
Missing one bullshit.
I guess they really wanted the tower. But now actually it might be their tower that's in trouble.
Very interesting thing, right? Like they showed Koff and like another hero mid, so they think like they're gonna try to trade mid, and they just all rotate bot and fight them there when they split up.
Well, Dia wants to defend this. They're going in on Windy. Ooh, taking a lot of spells. He's force into them.
It's a
big
disaster.
mistake. And now Wraith King's gonna die. They even died twice.
No mana for ult.
So he's dead. That's probably a good thing in this situation, honestly. Not having the mana to save your ult.
Where's the stick? Where's the mangoes? Really needs a stick on Wraith King.
And Jay actually had ult for that fight, but decided not to come, identifying that it's not needed there. Great play.
He's pushing in top.
I think playing, like Milo playing Bane against the team comp that Darryl's team has. Essentially, if you lock down Darryl, then you can win a 4v4 even, really.
I think these kind of heroes that like kind of just disable one hero for one time, like stuff like Doom and stuff, I think they're kind of undervalued in these kind of teams.
Yeah. Especially in these team comps where it's just kind of like you have 1 or 2 main playmakers, right?
Yeah. Pretty annoying. Like same thing with like, you know, Lushman's chrono, right? You just chrono the best fighter, chrono the hero that like does something in the fights, and then like you take him out of the fight and that's like all your team fight, right?
Yeah.
So, same kind of thing. You just grip the Quap and then kill her, and then suddenly the team falls apart. It's really
The
good.
problem there is you presume that you've got vision of that best. I think that's what it comes down to, like the vision game and the positioning. And I feel like Darryl might be able to outposition this Bane.
For sure. Especially like once you start getting better at the game, you kind of, you know, understand how these team fight, what the supports are going to be looking for, right? You know he's trying to grip you. You just play around it.
And I mean, the Bane grip range is decent, but it's not massive, right? But you can get... there's a... What is that? You can get Ether Lens. What can he do to improve that positioning? Or he's just got to find a really good spot to hide and wait.
Yep, usually just sit in the...
Ether Lens is
Hide in the trees.
Yep, just sit in the trees. Honestly, as a support in this kind of game, just sit in the tree and wait. Like you don't have to hurry to cast your spells, right? You can always be patient. Especially when you have like a Bristle who's just going to be at the front, just taking everything.
Yeah.
There is a bit of anti-synergy though with the spec ult. If you nightmare someone in spec ult, the spec illusion just gets nightmared. Unfortunately.
That's pretty funny.
You know, we saw that in the last fight where Jay's solution got nightmared.
I mean, you can still go to the illusion. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can go to the illusion.
You can still go to the illusion, yeah.
But it takes the nightmare off the enemy.
Yeah.
Justin's almost got Ags. This is gonna be a very scary timing.
Fuse almost in Spectre as well. Actually, she has it already. So she's gonna be ready for this next fight, yeah.
What can the supports do really, other than you have to get a Yule's force?
There is a force.
No one has Urn yet.
So the force is gonna be pretty important for the Radiant.
Yeah.
Got to force the Drow away from the spec and the slot. It's also Frost Armor as well. If they commit too hard and there's a Frost Armor, it's like could be pretty bad.
Yeah. Was there a TLDR of that Frost Armor post from Reddit? There was that huge in-depth analysis on what Frost Shield does.
I don't know.
Reduces damage.
I know, it's a good spell when you put it on the cat.
A pseudo save.
Pseudo save. Can you Frost Shield Couriers? Out of curiosity.
Can.
Sure.
I look forward to the game where that becomes relevant.
So I got Quap building his Shivers. Damien's next item looks like he's getting that Silver Edge, and Coddle's still on their way to his Ags, and the Wraith King's really just got an armlet, so almost got that blink. So I think they've still got a while to go before they hit their timings to hit that fight.
Smoke.
Whereas you've got a smoke from Justin with his Ag Scepter ready to go, and the blink on the Slider, they're ready to go.
Yeah, they know if they want to. They know they're strong. They're trying to push it. They catch anyone.
Ryan is dead.
Well, he does have ult, so maybe if the Radiant team decides, they see him. Laps on him. Stun.
Laps in his face. Yep, he's not going to live twice.
Ooh, are the Radiant team going to mobilize? Or not?
No,
That was
they
not
should
even
let him
gonna
go.
come to this, yeah.
He's pretty tank. Oh, they get the grab.
He's got him. He's got him.
The suck! Where's the Lich suck?
Yeah.
He's in this. They don't
Gaze
have
of
to
pain.
Milo's playing out of his mind.
I mean, I think that was
Nice.
just Stu, like, not seeing the group there.
Oh, Damien wants to
Legit
go in.
pain
This could
next
be...
to him.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
Oh no, he might have just thrown his life away.
Oh, Damien.
3 dead. That's big.
Holy-
That might be mid tower as well.
What a big Wyvern save too. Oh.
And now we come to the point in the game where like Rosh becomes like a big thing, like for the Dire at least, because they can take it really quick. I think Darryl knows that his team is kind of on the rope. Ult hits him.
Wow, what was that for? Just to clear the Great Wave?
Yeah, really wants to defend the tower. And I think that's a fine use of the ult. Except now they might just run into Roche. You're not gonna have the ult for the Roche. Windy's looking towards it. I mean, you can do it extremely fast with the Bristle in combination with the Slider. Just melt the armor and just kill it.
So Darryl's build it's not the DPS build, is it? Or it is?
It's a tanky build. You just want to like jump and disrupt the fights. And like if he gets gone on you, his team will follow up.
I mean, oh, dead again.
Jesus.
Disco pump up.
What's going on?
Disco Stew should have disco ducked.
Okay, well they've used the Wyvern ult to stop Coddle's
and bot lane
TP.
as well. Yeah.
It's a disaster.
They did use Wyvern ult though.
That's true.
Yeah,
But I mean, I think at this point, you have enough time to just get that kill.
and picking up the cold or something, like he's just like deep pushing so annoyingly, killing all your creeps.
And yeah, you were saying that mid game, it's like when they're really activated. The time now. I'm gonna see what kind of advantage they can take.
I don't know, I just feel like Silver Edge is such a trap. Like, it's so much money to sink in.
Yeah.
And
deal with
Drow
it.
could just get shot. It's quite
Yeah.
I just hate. I think it's a real trap of a fucking item, and then you're always perpetually at the Shadow Blade stage, and you're dying, and it's just a mess.
It does kind of feel like that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's very expensive for what it does, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, because you don't use it for Shadow Blade. Often you don't use it as a Shadow Blade, right?
Yeah, you need it
Like-
for the break.
Yeah. So.
And
You
there's so
should,
many
if you
cheap
have
ways
it.
to get that.
No, so some heroes definitely it's great as a Shadow Blade and a break. But what I'm saying, when you're getting on the Drow, yes, you can use it as escape, but
And that's
Really?
like you just want to.
Smoke
Yeah,
into
like
the
she's a
triangle.
positioning hero, right? Like
Drow
she's just
might
like
Yeah.
positioning.
He's gone in deep.
Oh, Drow, you don't want to show yourself.
Maybe a
off.
bit too deep.
Ooh, windy, yeah.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
great
the wind.
mid shot.
No, just
And-
walks
Oh,
away.
Bane ult onto Darryl.
oh no,
got
this
no mana.
anti-synergy. Oh, no mana.
Oh, he's got stick.
Oh, nice. What a player. This guy has definitely played against PPD before, at least once.
And that's the tanky build, right? He's got
Yeah.
Sanj, he's got Plate Mail, full Bane on, you can kill him.
Man, I want a mid like that.
I want to carry like Jay, man.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. It's fair.
That was actually like a lot of spells got
pretty
thrown.
good.
It's
Yeah.
1-for-1, so that's okay. I think if you're Radiant, you're okay with that.
And Ryan even blinked out of that in front of like 4 heroes.
Yeah, that was
So
so
yeah, I'm surprised.
I mean, I
Stop.
think if the
Yeah.
Dire wanted, they could just take road. Do it very
Right.
quick.
Don't agree with Disco queuing up a Silver Edge there.
Oh, Jesus.
He's
Really?
playing
Oh,
3, like
God.
he needs to be the one that just wants to go
Yeah,
and be a
we-
tanky boy, right?
I think we talked about this before. Like the Silver Edge on the Wraith King is not the best item in terms of damage as well, because the crit doesn't really work with your crit, and it's kind of hard for you to like go in and like Shadow Blade and shit. So.
And then
Well, if you're desperate, it's
wouldn't
okay,
get a
but you already have a
win
Drow.
as well. You just wouldn't get.
I mean, you just gotta just build an AC or something, right? Like, just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it's the biggest bait of an item.
Yeah.
Dire still do not. They want to get the tiles first.
The damage just by.
Shard,
He
maybe?
bought the Silver Edge. No, he just.
Oh, it's
the
got it.
Silver
That's
Edge.
good. That's not bad. That's not a terrible timing. And his farm's there. Like he's keeping up with Danny's wet dream, Jay. Pretty good. Oh no, Ryan. Maybe he does need a Silver Edge.
Oh my god, he's deleted.
It's good for this one.
Toggle? Oh, he's toggling well.
Oh my god,
Four
he's gonna
star
live
save.
the 4-star.
Nathan! Nathan,
Who
what a
is this
player! No, when Nathan's good, he's very good. He just has been out of Dota for a while.
Oh, he's actually got a full axe. Actually, this is.
Yeah. He's a bit like Simon. He's a bit of a greedy motherfucker.
I mean, it's working out in this game. He's got an
100%.
Yeah, never worked out in our games.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, the net worth is pretty even, and most of that net worth is actually on the ags of the coddle. Actually, more farm than the pos 3 wraith. So.
I mean, I think it works well in this team where Ryan's never really going to get a lot of farm anyway.
Yeah. Damon's going Scardy now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Charles TPing top.
And what that Nathan's done, right? He's been taking like the most dangerous farm, right? Like
Yeah,
when he was
yeah.
farming bot for a long time.
Yeah. He's good. He does what a coddle needs to do.
Justin.
What is? Wow!
Oh.
Look at Stuart absolutely charging forward into the abyss.
Surprised he didn't Willow Vista.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they didn't have vision. Yeah. Nighttime.
I mean, they got the Silver Edge online. I can't help but say this. I reckon they're letting their timing slowly slide away.
Who is Dire or Radiant?
Dire. Like, this is really weird to watch. Like, I thought that they were just going to steamroll.
To win that game.
Oh, no. I'm not saying they've lost the game, but I just thought that 5 minutes ago this game would have been over.
Smoke gang.
And nothing. What is... Oh, my... Oh, he's done a little quick Quick channel of the power boost.
Oh, he's not gonna have mana.
Oh, he's got the wrong. He's got it all wrong. Oh, he's got his ult off though, and the willow.
Oh, willow with some J.
Full grip on Darryl.
And nothing. Oh my god.
Oh no.
That's not too bad.
Not the worst, given that Ryan started that fight by channeling the outpost.
I've done that many times.
Oh, bro. Yeah, it's happened to us all. Yeah. And the thing is, you don't quite notice. Like, there's like a lag time when you realize what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're
Like,
like,
why is my hero not moving? Oh my god.
it's unfortunate.
It's like controlling the courier as well.
There's a period where you have to press cancel. You couldn't just click away or something. I don't know. There's something wrong with that.
There's an option for that, I think.
Yeah. You say you feel like Dyer's timing slipping away, but meanwhile, yeah, Jay's 40% to his Skadi and has a Manta, so...
Yeah, I really can't emphasize the word slowly enough. Like, I think it's a gradual loss of momentum, but I just...
Fine.
Yeah.
I don't think they're very scared of late game. They have a good late game team.
I mean, so does... I mean,
mistakes
Dabble
are
seems
made.
not bad.
Mistakes
Oh,
are made,
no.
The Will-O-Wisp gets to
Oh, here comes the ult. Here comes the ult. Is it? No, it's not there. He doesn't have ult.
He's gonna be on window.
Oh, and the buyback on the...
Oh, Disco Pumper is going in. Darryl is still dead, so...
What is Ryan doing?
Thought we could save his team, I guess.
And the buyback from Stewart too. That's
I really like Justin's honing in on Stu in every fight, regardless of situation.
Well, I mean,
That's because it's Stu.
Yeah, it's a good play, but also because it's Stu.
Interesting enough, Justin went Yules. He doesn't generally go that. Bristol.
it's the anti-Darryl.
I mean,
So he doesn't get kited by the dagger.
yeah, would you not go Lotus in this situation? Wouldn't that be better?
Yeah.
What is the use for?
I mean, I've seen it before when he's up
Dispel,
against...
but...
Slow.
Yeah, when he's up against breaks and stuff, like, as soon as you get break, you use yours, right? And I think it's...
that's
I
true.
don't think it dispels it, does it?
Yeah,
It doesn't, but then
No,
it
it
reduces
doesn't.
the time, right?
it's a lot of
yeah.
duration.
As in, yeah, you can't. Yeah.
You're in
break's
for
only like what?
3.5 seconds.
Yeah, so...
The break is what, 4 seconds?
I think Silver Edge break is 5 seconds. Let me double check that. 4 seconds. I
4
reckon it's
seconds.
4 seconds. Oh yeah, so you have like half a second.
Yeah.
That's actually.
I think the mana regen is good on Bristol as well. When you like kind
Oh
of.
no, 1.5. Sorry, Cyclone's 2.5 seconds.
Also the moose.
I don't know about this.
Counted the break so that he reduces break.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
discussed that.
But he should get a Sange halberd first, not the Yules. Because it effectively does the same thing.
I think he likes the moose speed and the mana regen, and I think it's pretty good as well. Oh,
Feels strong
okay.
enough.
Dire pause this time. Another lap.
Lap plays Dota on integrated graphics.
What does that mean?
Like he doesn't
as
have a
in
graphics card.
The graphics card that comes with the CPU.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he plays with like 5 polygons in each hero.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah, like every hero is morph level.
Wait, does he play on that laptop?
I don't know what he... No, and it's a PC. He built a PC, but the graphics card failed. He can't be bothered buying another graphics card.
It failed.
So,
A lot of
there's something
line-
wrong with it.
Yeah, during this pause, a lot of lines being drawn. I think Justin knows where the enemy are. He's drawing lines right on top of the Radiant teams.
They're not top, they gotta be bot.
Yeah, and they have a ward scouting him as well, so they saw all of them walk into the jungle. So, yeah. Roche still has not been taken. I think this is also something that, like, if you don't have someone, like an Immortal, or like, you know, someone telling you that, hey, we can do Roche, we should do Roche, it's like, kind of, you just forget about it, right? And the Roche potential for the Dire, I think. It's kind of a missed opportunity for them. They just kind of
Slaughter.
Yeah, Slaughter and Bristol. Very quick. Okay, so Darryl with his pretty tanky build managed to live through the 2 grips in the last 2 fights, so it's really working out for him. But he's gonna get a link end and then he's gonna be like, nope, you can't grip me anymore. So yeah, it's a pretty good item.
Does a Lotus
and the
dispel
Thomas,
grip, or does it only dispel Nightmare?
Lotus dispels Nightmare, but if you put the Lotus onto them before the grip, it doesn't really do anything. So yeah, it's a solid item.
need a strong spell for group.
Dire team pushing top tower. The Radiant just gonna farm. And
Do
let's
you think if Dame had a 4-staff, that would save him? Because he's continuing to go the nothing defensive.
He needs
He
a hurricane
really
pipe or
needs-
something.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because like Spectre's gonna ult on him, he's fucked.
I
He
don't
needs
know,
something to
it's like-
disengage them.
Spectre already has a Skadi. Probably go for the Basher now. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Just
you
queued
really
it
want
up.
one, but I mean, at the same time, it's like if you buy these kind of defensive items, like who's dealing your damage, right? You've got the Quap who kind of lets.
How
this
much
kind
is Skadi going to
Yeah,
help?
but you're doing
I
no
feel like-
damage if you're dying. You have to walk away, right?
I know. I mean,
That's
that's
zero
a good
damage.
point, but like, I mean,
Like if you
I
can
feel-
rely on your positioning, yeah, that's fine. But how are you gonna do that when a Spectre wants on you?
I feel like not getting shard is a big missed opportunity.
Oh, poor Stu.
Shard is great.
Shard is pretty. Oh,
Oh no.
doesn't decide. Oh, they see no spoons. They have dust on him. It's gonna be bad.
No.
he needs
Did
the
you not see the
silence.
dust? Gust them.
Oh, he's just dead. That's a really big kill. Is that enough for them to go high ground?
Oh
or-
well, Justin's just gonna dive them now.
Justin's diving, yeah. He realizes that without those two heroes, nothing can really threaten him.
Like creeps.
That's true. Darryl's doing a good job pushing out the bot lane, so can't really push.
Yeah. And then as long as Macon survives, he's clear out the mid lane.
Jay, not going for this kind of Ags build. Do you think that's the right choice this game?
Yeah, I think Ags is like very weak these days.
It does, eh? It feels like you get Ags.
Unless you have like the right comp. You know?
Yeah.
I think with a non-ganking mid, probably less.
Yeah, exactly. You want like a
less
storm or
value out of
something.
that.
Oh, this is a pretty deep dive, just saying.
Justin's on kill is
does
so
not
insane.
He's got Aegis as well. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's like impossible for them to kill him twice. With that
Still a
throughout.
long Aegis as well, 3 minutes.
Finishing Lapis. So.
Yeah.
Well, Dota Plus has got them at 95%.
Yeah. How do you deal with the Justin Bristleback that maintains his farm, doesn't fall behind?
Oh, that actually takes quite a bit of damage
He's
from
popped.
the
He's
break.
gonna get gripped. He's gonna get gripped.
Oh
That's a
man,
dead
he's
Darryl.
getting deleted. Oh!
Blinks out. The silence from Disco Pumper.
Oh.
Gets Slider. Disco Pumper gonna go down once, but
Did his job, he saved Darryl.
that's true.
Yeah,
But-
he is so squishy.
See, I don't know. If Damo had shard, they'd kill the waves a lot faster as well.
But actually, they kind of turned him low enough for them to get him to back off from the racks. Justin seems like he still wants to
It's
go.
dangerous to walk out.
Yep.
You gotta put a sentry there. As Radiant, that is.
Ooh, what blink. Force in from Nathan.
It's a nice Will-O-Wisp. Oh, the heal comes out. Oh, they hit him in the back.
One more quill and he was dead.
That was the Willow though, and you still have the Aegis, so... And this push is not coming to an end anytime soon, eh? Ooh, shard picked up from that. All eyes are on the Drow, see if she's going to be able to dish out enough damage in the next fight, eh?
Doesn't look like it.
Blink in from Justin, very aggressive. Stun?
This team's not ready. Oh, there's a big Will-O-Wisp.
Top of the BKB
Oh.
from Windy. It's just Justin who still has Aegis. And a Wyve in the back of Mark, so he's...
I think he's dead this time.
Okay,
He was
that's
losing
one.
his Aegis
Drow's
anyway.
hitting him.
They're killing him twice.
He's gonna blink
Probably
out,
not.
right? Doesn't even want to blink out. Oh, Disco Pumper dead again. Spectre going in onto Stu. 3v5 now.
Maybe still hasn't gotten the shard.
I don't know. I feel like, does he play Drow often or?
I feel like I've only seen him play Weaver +1.
And PA.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Yule's pickup. Really working against that break.
Oh,
I'm just gonna back out from there.
I thought they got a blink too. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think that shard would be value for money right now.
Because like Skadi accomplishes the same thing, but the
What is he getting, Sky?
don't know. I think they're trying to reduce the healing output of Bristle. Maybe.
They're just tanking him up. It's just a value stats item. I think it's a can't think of anything better.
Isn't Satanic just better? Unless he's desperate, like you need the mana or something. It's like Jar already has a built-in slow, and then you just get the shard for the healing reduction, like you said.
I actually feel like if he just went a bit more deeps, they were doing decent slice against Justin. Like, just get a crit in there or something. You could potentially slice him. Like, obviously now they want to go late, right? So you get an item with the reason why I like Crit Stick is you can just buy the Chrysalis, right? You don't have to wait for 5,000 gold to get some impact.
He already has that component with the Silver Edge.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. Yeah. But then I don't know. Oh my God, Darryl! No.
Ooh.
Save it!
Oh, they changed the songs.
No.
The Will-O-Wisp just a bit late.
And they gotta take
They pushed them towards.
All the big ults
And
used.
with that one death, first death of the game, I think that might be bottom rack.
Yeah, that would definitely be bottom racks and it'd probably be GG, to be honest.
And Damo gets caught.
He just gets jumped, nothing you can do.
Yeah, that
No defensive items.
Abyss will pick up too. There we go. That's.
I mean, like, you gotta throw it to Windy. Like, he's meant to be like one of us anchors, but he plays his role really well, right? Like, he just.
Oh, he's pretty good as an offlaner.
Yeah.
I just
Draw buyback.
like was Drow okay?
Oh no, the
Yules.
Yules just pickup is too good. Oh, and there she's dead.
And then
Never
Dragon.
beat
I think that's a GG.
That's probably game right.
Yeah, this
Seems
is-
like Darryl is not able to carry his team hard enough.
All right, well, do you reckon Justin prefers cash or should I?
Maybe you should
Do
learn
you reckon he
that.
accepts crypto?
Oh yeah, almost
Yeah,
dead.
but he's got his own stash, I'm sure.
Just waiting for the end.
I don't know, do you think that Drow is a panic pick? Like, when you think of Drow, the biggest counter is like Spectre.
Nah, this is what I was calling in the draft. I knew it. The second they saw the bristle, you immediately, at our level, start thinking about how you deal with the bristle, right? And immediately, I think they just were like, we need a Silver Edge carrier.
Yeah, but then if you think that, then you should be thinking, oh,
Well,
like if you pick Drow, you should always think of banning Spectre.
well, was PA banned?
Yeah,
Isn't it that?
yeah.
Okay.
That's the problem. Like, and they could have picked it, but they let it go. They should have picked PA.
Yeah,
Earlier.
it'd be great against Bristle and Spectre.
It's one of his speckies. So I don't understand the way we're drafting here in these games.
Like it's really hard when like some players only have like a hero pool of 3, you know. Like there's always great.
but also like you've got plenty of opportunities to exercise that pool of 3. Like if he's got a hero pool of 3, then pick him in the first phase, right?
First phase PA.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do, and then just say Darryl. Like, I don't know. If you're banning the Viper first phase, right? If you're gonna go to that effort, you might as well follow through and pick the PA first phase. I think.
Who won?
Alright, that's game 1 over.
Justin's team.
Justin Chu won.
Lockdown5eva victory, alright?
But really,
Wait,
Kenny?
Stu's on Justin's team?
No.
Milo's team won.
Oh, Milo's.
Kenny, you're the real winner because we're gonna go to gym together.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Oh, are we getting straight into game 2?
Piece of shit! I'll kill you. yeah, okay, straight into game 3. Yeah, game 2. Yeah.
Let me go restart the stream so I can split them up. Alright.
Thank you, Zeta.